Dan George, I need your attention right fucking now. Welcome back, Unstructured Podcast. Do you think that it's worth being a millionaire in today's day and age? And why do you think so many people choose not to be? Why is it a general consensus? What do the rich do? I don't know. I'm not a part of it. Maybe you guys might be. So go on.
A
Give me,
millionaire?
give me your thoughts. Do you reckon?
You think I'm a me?
do
Can't
That's
stay.
so kind, man.
Can't
it might be a
You think I'm a millionaire?
it
Just
might
that,
be a
right
stupid
there.
it might be a stupid question to say that, is it worth becoming a millionaire? What the value is money? But I mean, why not ask it, right?
Yeah.
There's so much stress that comes with being a millionaire. We can only imagine, right? There's the fear of having money, the fear of keeping it, the fear of growing it, the fear of
Fear
not
of losing
having
it.
any of it, right? So, what do you think, Dan? What do you reckon?
I think to become a millionaire takes a lot of balls and a lot of work ethic, and I don't believe majority of the people in this world would push themselves to a limit to become a millionaire. Like if you break it down, right, there's like 365 days in a year. So in order to save £1 million in a year, what's that like? £2,700 roughly. You've got to save every day
Why
in
save
order to
it?
become a millionaire. Within a year, though, within a year, you need to make £2,700 every day at least
Go on, George. You
to
can do
become
it.
a millionaire
You won't. Go on,
within a
George.
year.
I've been doing that, mate. I'm just nearly there.
I'm nearly
So
there. Go on
Yeah.
to the
the
900k mark.
majority of people will just go to their job every single day, make the money, pay the bills, relax in the evening, and do that continuously. Have the weekends off.
Is it worth being a millionaire? Does money
Definitely.
then sort of consequently mean happiness? Is that
No.
what it means? Is it the freedom to do what you want? Because so many people have a lot of money. Like a lot of people have money, but they're not happy. They're not doing the things that they want to be doing, or I don't know. They're just miserable fuckers.
For me, it's a sense of achievement and accomplishment if you've come from nothing to becoming a millionaire, because you have literally grinded for ages to get that. You've worked your ass off, and you can say, "I've put the effort in." So that achievement alone boosts your self-esteem. I think the majority of people who are born rich, born into money, they don't have the struggle of trying to become a millionaire. They don't have the struggle of the hustle every day kind of mentality. So that's where the mindset of not being happy comes from, because they're just gifted it.
It's true. It's less like valuable to them because they got born into it.
The taxes that you pay, the amount of people that are coming after your money, the assets that you hold, the investigations that you will most likely go into, the lawyer fees and solicitor fees, the multiple businesses that you will have to keep up and have no work-life relationship to keep. Being a it's fine being wealthy. I see it as very different things as being wealthy and being rich. Rich is kind of what I assume to be a millionaire, but you can be wealthy. You don't have to aspire to the status of a millionaire, right? You can have enough to live comfortably. You can have enough to do whatever you want to do and continue on your life as you would. Why not choose that road? Why choose the road that means that it's so much harder for something that you're going to have to keep on maintaining for so many years? Why not just work for someone else, get a good paycheck at the end of the day, and just go on with your daily lives and enjoy it? Surely that gives you more time to enjoy, more, at least less worries. You don't have to worry about a business to upkeep. You can just worry about working for said business.
But why can't you feel the same once you are a millionaire? If you've set yourself up properly. I fully agree with that too, 100%. But I think personally, when you become a millionaire, if you've actually thought about it and actually like sort of figured everything out, yeah, of course you've got so many assets and like stresses to think about, right? That's standard. But any normal person has the same. Don't have to be a millionaire to have so many stress and so many things to think about, right?
Yeah,
But
that's true.
once you're a millionaire and you've set yourself up properly, who's to say it's not made it easier for you? Because now you are financially stable, or well, yeah, very financially stable. Who's to say that life now isn't so easy for you and you can still do all these things that you want to do, but with less stress because you have now established yourself in what you wanted to do. And if anything, but most millionaires get other people to do stuff for them.
One thing that I read about personally from Rich Dad Poor Dad, which I'm sure, I think Dan, are you in the middle of reading it, or have you finished it? So
in the middle.
in the middle. So he talks a lot about the concept of being rich, and how he knows a lot of people who become rich in hopes that they lose the fear of not having money, but then gain this anxiety and fear because they are now rich and have that asset of upholding it, keeping it, and growing it, right?
Mm.
The anxiety of no longer having it, because with that money then comes status, power, all these other things that you have, a lifestyle that you have to maintain. It'll be less risky because you don't want to lose that lifestyle, right?
Mm.
And the anxiety of that fuels them to become miserable and to not do the things that they want to do because they need to keep doing the thing that makes the money, the thing that keeps others happy, the thing that keeps their lifestyle going. What would you say to that?
Personally, to that, I think you haven't set yourself up in the right thing then. If you've become a millionaire
But you
in
can't.
something that
Agreed.
but you I don't think it's even possible. Well, it is possible to become a millionaire without doing the thing that you love, right? But why would you do that to yourself? Why would you become a millionaire in something that you do not enjoy at all and you found yourself so miserable in doing it? What is the point even becoming a millionaire?
Facts, bro. Facts.
Let's say you make this whole roadmap of becoming a millionaire, right?
Right.
We all know in this call that not every plan goes according to plan. You can make one, but it doesn't really go.
Of course.
So what if you find yourself in the predicament where you make a lot of money and you're chasing after that monetary gain, but it's not something that you're passionate about. But you keep on chasing it because money feels good. Money's nice.
That's a problem that you've constructed yourself in that scenario. You can then easily.
But if you're talking about whether it's worth being a millionaire, you can't be choosy as to the options that you take to get there, right?
It depends how badly you want to become a millionaire. If that's your goal, if you're focused on money and becoming a millionaire rather than following a pursuit of happiness and doing your passion, and how you get there doesn't matter because your goal, the thing you're focused on, is money and becoming a millionaire. So the route you get there doesn't matter.
Okay.
But for people like us, we're trying to follow our passion as well as get there. So we're setting ourselves up in that position already. So hopefully when one day we do get there, we're also doing what we love along the way.
Yeah. And I think that's the most important thing to do, because then you not only find wealth, you find happiness in doing it. And then you're going to get even more happy because of the wealth that you are like obtaining. And personally, obviously, I think all three of us would agree with what I'm about to say. From our perspective of life, all three of us coming from a very different background to others, becoming a millionaire is one of the top priorities on our list. Because when you have nothing, okay, I'm talking personally then.
Okay.
Having nothing pretty much my whole life. I say nothing, like, do you know what I mean? I'm still blessed to be under a roof. Like, I don't mean nothing. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Never had a lot of money, came from a council estate flat, and obviously now a council house. To become a millionaire and to become very wealthy and rich is one of my top priorities because of what I can do with that money. Yes, you can buy all the assets with it. You can buy mad clothes, sick cars, banging houses and properties and stuff like that. But then with the property buying, or even like little accessories like watches, right? That's one of my other things too. I'd love to buy some watches like Rolex and invest in that. So with that, when you become this millionaire, and like I said about setting yourself up, why don't you invest in stuff that you're also passionate about too? Properties. I'm passionate about properties, and Imran and Dan, you probably are the same, because they go up in value every time. They never decrease unless obviously the building fucking falls over. Watches are very nice to look at. They're very eye pleasing, and they're worth a bit of money too. Invest into that too.
On the other side of that, then, is it worth becoming a millionaire with the pretenses of you become a millionaire, but you do it at a very late stage? You're 80, you're 90, and let's say you're 85 when you become a millionaire. Is it worth it then?
Definitely, because
100%.
that once, like what I was trying to say, obviously, is the opportunity too. You can set so many people up with £1 million. £1 million can set up hundreds of people if you choose like the right way to do it. Imagine you become, it doesn't matter if you're 80, 90 years old. Yeah, you might be pretty much dead and you've just made like £10 million. That 10 million could be put to your family, which you just grafted your ass off. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to fucking use it because you're pretty much dead. Well, you're not, but you know what I mean? Like, people say when you get to that sort of age, you're pretty much like gone, like, right? But who's to say that just because you got it at 90, who's to say that you still can't use it? The money's not just going to disappear because you've died. Money's going to stay. That's the only thing that will stay.
Well, I mean, everything disappears because as soon as I die, simulation's over. So.
Oh.
Game over.
Sorry.
Here we go again.
I think personally, becoming a millionaire is something that everyone aspires to because it's such a challenge. If you think
I would
in
disagree with
50
that.
years,
I don't think many people do aspire to become millionaires.
in society,
I think that's cap, Imran. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, well, I don't think they consciously think that they want to become a millionaire. I think they're just really comfortable in the way that life's going and will continue to do that until they die. I don't think they consciously think anywhere in between. Yeah, they'd like a raise or a bonus or, I don't know, an extra parking spot or an extra car and maybe to be able to afford those things. But I think either they think it's out of their reach or they just don't think about it.
Let me put it to you this way. If someone came up to you and said, I'll give you £1 million, would you take it?
No.
What?
No.
Why wouldn't you
No
take
context. I'm not taking £1 million from someone.
Bro,
I would say 99.999% of the planet would take that money.
100%.
I think your opinion there is like based on yourself and what you would do in the situation.
Well, okay. A random guy comes up to me in a Tesco car park and says, "Here's £1 million."
Thank you very much. That's what I would say. I'll take the briefcase and I'll be like, thank you very much.
That's just words. No, I'm taking that. Plus, I mean, I don't know where it comes from.
No, he means like he has the million on him, bro, and he's about to
He's giving you £1 million.
Like he's literally some random.
No,
big
also,
baller just come up to you, bro.
why would I want? Okay, fine. We talked about previously how rich kids won't aspire to anything because they've just been given it. Yet, when given the opportunity to be given that same opportunity, fuck, I've lost the thought. When given the opportunity to take the same road as them, you take it easily. Surely the motivation to become a millionaire then goes because you've taken the easy route.
But that's what I'm trying to say is that if people were offered it, they would take it. But no one is willing to try and work for it because it's such a reach for them. It's such a stretch to get to that goal that no one's willing to put that effort in. They will happily take it if it's offered to them. So I get what you're trying to say, but it's the fact that no one is actually willing to try it. If you were going to say in 50 years' time, I want to be a millionaire, I have £1 million in my account. That's 50 odd quid a day from now until 50 years' time. You've got to make £50 a day and put it away. No one can be doing that for 50 years. No one is willing to do that. Because everyone wants it now, which is why they go in that same like circle of kind of just living their comfortable life because it's such a reach. It's such a goal that they think they can never get to. So they'll never put the work in to begin with. If anyone was offered £1 million, they would take it.
I've got a question to that then. When you mean not work for it, what things do you have to do in order to work for it? Are you saying every day of every hour you have to put graft in? You think?
Yes.
And do you think
if you want to become
you don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
But there's a difference with working hard and working smart, right? Yeah. If you're working yourself to the bone every day, it's not going to get you anywhere because you're just going to burn out. You're going to feel exhausted.
No, it will get you somewhere, but it's not going to be beneficial to you, I don't think, at all.
There's a balance with this.
Yeah,
you can 100%. work, of course, do that, but do it in moderation to a certain extent that you don't physically get yourself into exhaustion. You can't be the notion of a grind is just it infers that you do nothing else but grind, which is not
Yes,
how
because
life's supposed to be.
What?
Fine, grind,
okay,
yes.
okay,
Enjoy
okay,
life
okay.
too. Go.
Okay, but millionaire is something. £1,000,000 is something that 90% of this world, 99% of this world will not attain, because they aren't willing to put that effort in every single day, get 6 hours of sleep every single day. They're not willing to do that because that's not what life's about. People want to enjoy the little things. They want to go away on the weekend. They want to party. They want to drink. And when you want something like you want to become a millionaire that bad, all of that doesn't matter. You go, I don't care about all that. That's what everyone else is doing. Everyone isn't a millionaire. So you've got to look at the people who actually are millionaires. The people who are millionaires aren't going around partying.
All right, fine. I'll use your own logic against you. So, I want to become a millionaire. I'm going to get myself a job, and let's say it's 50 grand, right? And I'm going to, with the 50 grand that I get every year, how many years is that? That's 1, 2, so 20 years. Actually, no, 40 years. Let's say I save half of that. I live on a 25 grand a year, right? And I save, and I save, and I save. To where 40 years down the line, when I am 60, I then have £1 million, right? That's me grinding every day. That's me doing that. Why not work smarter? Why not put that money into investments that work for you? Make that money work for you. So put it into investments like stocks or crypto or property investments or REITs. Or
people aren't willing to do that. That's what I'm trying to say. People aren't willing to do the extra.
But
people are happy enough to sit with their job.
No, of course, yes. But there's a notion of grinding every day. Yes, fair enough. But don't work smart so you don't have to constantly grind. Right? If you want to get to that point of a millionaire, if you work smarter rather than harder, you'll definitely get there a lot faster. It's the same notion. If I'm going to work, fine, I will work an 80-hour week, 50 grand, save the 25 grand, the same notion before. I'm still grinding every day towards my goal. But my goal is for me to think 40 years down the line I will have £1 million. Why not work smarter and then invest that money that you save, still save of course, but put it into different assets where you have more assets than you do liabilities, cutting down the costs of your everyday living, so then you can put more into the asset column of your balance sheet of life, right? The more assets you hold, the more money you can make off of those assets, and the less you will have to work. Grinding every day to get to that one thing, maybe to other things, fair enough. Yes, grind every day if you want to.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, because what I'm trying to say is not go to one job, work it 16 hours a day, go to sleep for 8 hours of the day.
That's just
that recycle. That's not what I'm.
But that's just one anecdote of how you would work harder. I mean, it might be in different circumstances, but this notion still stands that you should work smarter, not harder. I got you there. I got him.
I'm not sure.
I got him. Let me have it.
Yeah. No, I fully agree with the grinding, but then I also agree with work smart, not hard, because there's no point.
Yeah,
What's the point? Okay, so I've got a scenario for you then. If you work every day right now, starting from today, for 20 years, right, and you constantly grind and you still don't get anything, what was the point? But then you could have worked smart.
Then you haven't been working smart in general. You need both, I would say.
How can you say that you weren't working smart if you were grinding, like you said, every day?
Because you're probably going out, spending money on pointless shit, buying clothes to impress people that you don't even care about. You're probably doing other things that are stopping you from getting to your goal. I would say there's a phrase that comes with this kind of thing, and it's talent beats hard work, but hard work beats talent when talent isn't willing to work, or something like that.
It's actually that, yeah, you got it bang on.
Yeah. So you can work smart and you can have the brains and you can do everything, but if you aren't putting in the hard work and the grind every single day, you're not going to get it.
I don't think we're insinuating that you just work smart and that will do it. No, of course you work, but the notion of grinding every hour of every day that you can, missing out sleep or doing whatever, is ridiculous. Personally,
Yeah, it's not beneficial. I don't think. It's
I
not
think it
good for
just
you.
runs you to the ground.
But it is. It is. I understand it is because you are going to be non-stop go, right? And you will most likely 9 out of the 10 times you will hit your goals and you will reach what you want to do, right? Of course, I understand that. But why wouldn't you just take that 50% chance, work smart and a little bit hard, and then reach the same goals that you're going for? Because it's like a race.
It's a balance.
with you
It's a
both
balance.
because
it's a balance, I think.
I don't think it is a balance because it depends on what your actual goal in life is. If your goal is to be happy and to become a millionaire, then
those are very
balance is
different
probably,
things, though.
a work-life balance in that respect is probably what you'll go for because you want to be happy, you want to spend time with your family, you want to be getting enough sleep, you want to be eating the right foods, all of this. You also want to achieve your goals, so you'll work smart in that aspect. That might come later down the line. Yeah. If you really want to become a millionaire, you will do things that people aren't doing. You will become part of the 1%.
But that doesn't mean that you stay up. That doesn't mean that you grind every hour of every day.
It does, because 99% of people don't do that.
Yeah, I agree. Most people just sit in their job and they're comfortable, like you said, and get a salary every month.
Why they aren't millionaires.
Exactly, yeah, I fully agree with that too. But I don't think you need to do every hour of every day. Because then
Obviously
you have
that would be stupid.
Yeah,
you get
that's
no sleep.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like in the traditional day sort of cycle, you don't need to put that every second into every hour, I don't think. I think personally, my perspective on this is if you put even like an hour into it every day, minimum, every day, that's fine, but not fucking like 8+ hours. Some days,
that depends though. This is really going into murky waters as to what topic we're talking about here. But go on, George.
Yeah, I'll use the situation. Okay, for music then, I'm always just going to refer back to music. That's facts. Like that's what I'm going to do. Some days, hopefully in the future, definitely, I'm going to have to sit in a studio for fucking hours, non-stop grinding. But then there's going to be other days where I need to rest. And there's going to be other days where I'm just going to chill at home but do music at home. Or there's going to be, and then it's going to go back to that cycle. Even in 1 week, I'm going to have to do shows. I'm going to have to do performing. I'm going to have to do interviews. I'm going to have to do all of this. But it's not going to be every hour of that day. I'm still going to have time for myself. I'm still going to have time for my family. But I'm still grinding. Say I do 2 shows in a day and an interview, but that only took 5 hours of my day. Is that not classed as grinding? Because I didn't do the full cycle? Because I'm not going against you, Dan.
I think my views are so different to both of yours because I'm going to put myself in your position, George, and I'm going to say if I was looking to be a rapper and if I could sing, for example, something like that, then every single day I would be working on a new song. I would be producing it. I would try and get out like 30, 40 songs within a year if I could do it. I don't have the facilities for that, big man.
Same, brother. That's why I haven't.
There's still ways you can do it.
I can't rap. I can't sing. So I can't do that kind of stuff. So I'm putting my kind of energy and work ethic into something else, which is why I'm trying to create like my own brand now and everything. I am such a believer of hard work. If you want something that people can't get to, yeah, no, I agree. But if you want something that not many people are going to get in their lifetime, not a lot of people are going to get £1 million in their lifetime. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
If you want that so bad, then there's a way about going about that. And that is getting your head down every single day, doing stuff that other people don't do. The Rock, for example, wakes up at like 3:30 in the morning and he's done 2 workouts before he goes to work, before he does anything else. Most people will not get up at 3:30 in the morning to do a workout. 2 workouts.
Yeah, most people won't get up at 3, 4.
Are not willing to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what separates the millionaires from the non-millionaires.
Yeah, but you think he's doing that every single day?
Yes.
No, he actually is. Yeah, no, he's
Yes.
mental.
Not every
He's got
day.
problems.
Yeah,
Probably
he's
not
got his
every
cheat
day.
days. He's got his cheat days. He's got his cheat days.
Have you seen his cheat days, by the way?
Oh fuck, they're mad. They're insane. Like he probably eats both of our like body weights in pancakes. The man's insane.
He's a madman.
All right, well, is it worth becoming a millionaire?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
We're all in agreement. I don't think
Yeah.
that there's a disagreement on that, but I think there's a disagreement on as to how
To get
we
there.
would advise another person to get that. None of
Yeah.
us are millionaires. This is literally just our opinion.
We're future millionaires.
We're just yeah, aspiring.
No, future
just our
millionaires,
opinions.
100%.
Soon to be.
Yeah,
I also
future.
play a lot of devil's advocate. I do agree with a lot, but anyways, that will do it for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed. If you're listening on Spotify, save the video, listen to it later. If you are listening on YouTube and watching us, hello, welcome, or goodbye for that matter. Give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe if you fancy it. Any other platforms, you know what to do. And we'll catch you in the next one. All right, in a bit. Bye.